All right, y'all, before I get my day officially started, I just want to say, let's normalize saying, I don't know, I'll find out, and let me get back to you. A lot of people, and this goes across industries, no matter what industry you're in, we all want to, let the customer know and definitely give the impression that we know what we're doing, we know what we're talking about, that we're competent in what we're doing. Because obviously, if you're not competent, you're not going to gain people's trust. And obviously you're not going to do good work if you're not competent. But even if you're competent and people don't feel like you are, they're not going to trust you. And what tends to happen, we get so caught up in wanting to look competent that we feel like the customer can never know that we don't know something. And what I've seen happen a lot is, people will either, lie and make up something to explain to the customer to make it look like they know what they were talking about, or they may not even lie, but they'll kind of force an explanation that may not be 100% accurate. They may not be looking to deceive the customer in particular, but they may just be so, they may be wanting to really have an explanation that they just force something so, at least something comes out of their mouth that may explain the situation. And, when it comes to building customer trust, it's always easier to wreck the trust than it is to build it. And all it takes is one situation where you do something like that, either lie to the customer or just kind of force an explanation, and then they find out that explanation is wrong or doesn't make any sense, and they no longer trust you. I've had plenty of times where I've had to tell the customer, I don't know, let me find out, I'll get back to you. I've had times where I've worked on a piece of equipment and the customer asks, hey, do you know what was causing that? No. And honestly, I don't even know how I fixed it. I'm not sure, what was going on and what out of everything I did actually resolved the issue. It may have been this, it may have been that. I can't tell you for sure. I've also had times where I've told customers, you know what? I don't really know what's going on. Let me call somebody, run this by them, and get some input so I don't head down the wrong direction and I don't steer you the wrong way. As far as I know, I've never had a customer respond negatively to that. Maybe here and there, there might have been a couple in the 16, 17 years I've been doing this, but most people respect the fact that you're willing to be honest enough to say, I don't know, and you're willing to be humble enough to say, call somebody who may know and get the right information to help them be taken care of properly. So just when you don't know something, communicate that with the customer. When you're not sure, communicate that. People laugh because sometimes I'll tell a customer, yeah, I'm about 87% sure, or I'm about 93% sure that, this was the issue and this is what caused it. And then they'll kind of chuckle and they'll say, 87, 93%. And I'll tell them flat out, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it was this. I could be wrong though. And you know what? I'll follow up in a couple days and see how it goes, if I was right or wrong, and we'll go from there. Like I said, as far as I know, that's always been a thing that customers have respected about me. And I just want to encourage people to do the same thing. Yes, know, learn, grow, know as much as you can. But when you don't know, just tell people, I don't know. Most people are not expecting you to be perfect. And the ones that are expecting you to be perfect, they're just going to have to be disappointed. Anyway, I got to get to work. Y'all have a good one. Be safe, try harder, do better.